Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these really cute daisy chain inspired rings. So let me show you what they all look like. So this is what they look like. So you can do kind of like this, which is less like flowers if you just want a pretty ring with kind of diamond pattern. Or you can do it more like these with the green in between that makes it look more like a daisy chain. So to make one of these you're going to need some size 11 seed beads in green if you're doing this daisy chain, and then in as many different colours as you want for your flowers. So I'm going to do like kind of all different pastel colours for my flowers and then just a bright green in between. You'll also need your beading thread, and I'm using £6 fireline, and how much you need is going to of course depend on how big your ring needs to be. I use about 24 inches of thread for these, which I know isn't much help, but it's really just kind of a guessing as you go kind of thing. You'll need your beading needle, and that's everything. Let's get started. So first thing you need to do is thread your needle. The first thing you're going to do is pick up 4 of your first colour. Slide those down onto your thread. Okay, and I've slid them almost all the way down and I've just left a few inches, I'd say 4 or 5 inches of thread at the end. And then I'm going to sew up through this first bead. To bring them into a little right angle unit. Like this. So now we're going to put one green bead in between each of those. So picking up one green, coming out of this one, go straight through the next one. Like that. Picking up another green bead, coming out of this one and go straight through the next one. Okay, picking up another green, coming out of this one on the top, going to go straight down through this one on the side. And last one, picking up one green, you're coming out of this one on the side, you're going to go through this one on the bottom. Like that. So because the tail thread's coming out over this side, you want to be working like away from your tail thread. So you're coming out of this one on the bottom, going to move around through 3 beads, so you're coming out of this green one over here, so through this green one next to you, then through the next purple one and into this green one. That's just so you're kind of working away from your tail thread, like that. Okay, so you're coming out of this green one, now you're going to pick up 4 of your next colour. And coming out of this side of the green bead, so you're going to go around and go into the opposite side from where your thread's coming out. So you have this. Now move through this first yellow bead. Okay, and then picking up one green. And coming out of this yellow one, you're going to go straight down through the next one in the circle. So it pops like that. Picking up a green. Now you're coming out of this one here, you're going to go down through this next one. So we have this, and picking up your last green for this round. And coming out of this yellow one, you're going to go straight up through the next one. Okay, so you have this. So now you need to move around to this bead here to carry on. So you're going to go through, up through this green one in the middle. Then up through the yellow and the green to get to the top. and now down through the yellow and the green to get to where you need to be. Okay, so you're exiting out of that green one so you can keep going straight along. So same thing again, now pick up 4 of your next colour. Coming out the bottom of the green one this time, so you're going to go round and go through the top to bring them into a circle. Now move through this first blue bead. Okay, and picking up a green, coming out of this one, straight through the next one. Like that, picking up another green. Now you're coming out of this one, you're going to go straight through the next one. Picking up green, coming out here, straight down through the next one. Okay, so we've got this, so now we need to move down through this green one in the middle, across through these 2 to get to the bottom, and up through the 2 so that I'm coming out of the side, so I'm coming out here, ready to continue. So it's going to be the same thing all the way along. So just quickly again, pick up 4 of your next colour, and you're going to do this every single time. So if you need to rewind and watch again, then it's just the same thing all along. So picking up 4 of your next colour, going back into that green bead, through the first one, and then adding 1, 2, 3 green beads in between each of those ones you just added, to get all the way back around like that. And then you're going to travel all the way back around till you're at this green bead right here, so you're ready to continue. So you're going to do that all the way along until you've got a length that you think will almost fit around your finger. So when we join it together, you will be adding 1 extra unit, so bear that in mind. You want to kind of get it so it almost meets, so there's space for 1 more little unit, and then I'll show you how to join it together. Once you get to the length that you need, and make sure that you're exiting out of that green bead on the side like always, so that we can continue. So what you're going to do is pick up 4 of your next colour like normal, and go through that green bead to bring them together. Move through the first one like always, and add that green bead on the top, so go through the next pink one, so that slot's in place. But now for this one on the side, instead of adding a new one, we're going to share this one over here. So now you want to fold this in half, making sure it's not twisted. So you're folding it in half like this. So I'm coming out of this side over here, so I want to be going into this side of this green bead, so it doesn't get twisted. Okay, so now I'm coming out of this side of the green bead, I'm going to go down through the next pink bead. Like that, so when we pull it together, now they share that green bead. Okay, and now you just need to add the green one on the bottom. So picking up 1 green, going through pink, and then I'm just going to move through the green on the side as well, and then pull it tight, and you should have this. So it's seamless all the way around, you can't tell where it's joined. And I will just go through that 1 more time or 2 more times, just because that's where it joined together, and I just want that to be really secure. And then I'm going to tie my knots, so I'll just go through that again. Okay, so I've just gone through that group again, just so where the join is, and now I'm going to show you how I tie my knots. So wherever you're coming out of, I usually do it here near the middle green bead, coming out of this one, so I want to find the thread that connects the bead that I'm coming out of to the next one, so you can see the thread there. And you want to catch that thread with your needle. Catch that thread with your needle like that. Make sure you've caught that thread. Pull that down until you've got a loop. Now go under and up through your loop 2 times. Pull that down. Make sure you know that that knot's going to tighten. If it doesn't and it just doesn't go into a knot, you've probably gone through the wrong side of the loop, so just do the loop again and go through it to make sure it's going to knot. So we've got that knot there. Then I'm going to move through a couple of beads and pull it tight until that knot vanishes inside the bead. So then I'll tie as many knots as I want all the way around to make it super secure. And always move away from your knot before you cut your thread so that it doesn't unravel quickly. And that will be us all finished, and then do the same with your tail thread, of course. Once you've tied off all your threads, then that is your finished ring. So this is what it turned out like. So here they all are. So I think even this one that I didn't do as flowers, it's just a really nice, simple, kind of dainty ring design. So I hope you've enjoyed this video and you're able to make one of these cute daisy chain rings. Comment down below what else you'd like to see, and like this video, share, subscribe if you enjoyed it, and you can follow me on Instagram at Bead by Hannah. Thanks so much for watching everyone, see you next time, bye.